Sanibonani Dumelang. This is your boy Voice Matepe. We are here with the special one. We got the boys over from EonFx here to talk about the Forex market and how it works exactly. Could you guys give us a brief description of who you are and who you are exactly?
Yo, what's up? It's a boy T from EonFx. Those who know me, they already know me. But apart from that, it's a boy Tato PT, all the way from Soweto. Man, it's been a while. It's been a while. We just started this baby EonFx this year, and I'm with my partner right here.
Felix, real name is Saber Lagazi. And yeah, EonFX is such a great brand, a very informative brand company, where we there's just a whole
It's an umbrella.
it's an umbrella of financial markets basically.
Yeah.
Not only trading but stocks, stock markets,
So
cryptocurrencies. Yeah, we just want to enlighten people about those financial markets.
okay. So where does the name Eon, that name, that's an interesting name. Where does it come from?
I'm the one. Okay, Eon came from us after we rebranded. We used to call ourselves market assessments.
Okay, assessment.
Yeah, market assessments.
On Insta.
When was it?
Yeah, that was last year. And man, EonFX. I was, after years and years of trial and error, research, studying, backtesting, and so much more. Man, I realized that financial markets are limitless,
Yeah.
Infinite.
man. And Eon is actually another. It's actually another word for infinite.
Oh, Eon means
Yeah,
infinite.
Eon just means infinite.
So what is it? Is it Greek?
No, it's
No,
not
it's just
Greek.
another term.
It's
It's
just
English.
It's English. Yeah.
So how did you guys get started with the FX market?
Yo, man. Yeah.
Hey.
You go in first. You go in.
Okay. Let me start with how I met Tato, because that's where things started actually. So I met this guy. Which year was it?
I think it was 2017, bro.
Yeah, 2017. Yeah, I remember. So we met at UJ, so it's a campus with with that passion. I want to trade. I want to know more about trading. That hunger of trading. So we met at some seminar at UJ, so it's a campus, and our friendship started there.
Back then.
And
2017. Bro.
we actually groomed each other. He learned things from me, and I learned from him. And along the way, we just came up with the idea, bruh. We have so much knowledge, and we see in our black society, there's lack of this information that is very, very big. That is very important. So let's give it
to the
let's give it to the community.
Okay, so what are the challenges you face? Like, from what I'm hearing, you guys didn't have a mentor, right?
Yeah, nah. Well, I do.
Or you did have a
Now,
mentor?
recently.
I also did.
Recently I have a mentor. Shout out to Sinadon. Shout out to TrendFX.
Yeah.
That's my mentor, man. Apart from that, self-taught most of my journey. Having a mentor is so crucial, though.
Yeah.
I underrated that, the aspect of having a mentor in anything that you do, bro. Not just trading, but even if you are a racer or a boxer,
you can also have a life mentor.
Yeah, you can also have a life mentor, bro. And that's where I realized that, well, I'm a trader, right? But I don't really understand what I'm doing. I don't really understand what trading is all about.
Yeah.
Even after years of learning and becoming profitable,
Yeah.
understand. I still didn't understand what exactly trading is. So I met Sinathon, man, great guy. So yeah, man. I taught myself most of it, of the time.
So- So looking at where you are now, do you think if you did not have a mentor, you would have reached this level?
No.
Nah.
So let's talk to the guys out there that think, okay, I can do this on my own. I don't need a mentor.
Okay. When you're alone, like there's just so much information that you won't figure out, and there are people who are more experienced than you are, who know a lot more than you know. So having a mentor, it's crucial, very crucial. My mentors were TF Markets. Shout out to Temba and Frank. That is TF, Temba and Frank. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those guys have, enlightened the world of trading, in which I couldn't light up that world on my own.
Okay, so let's say now someone is a beginner. On maximum, how long do you think it would take for someone to master forex or to become consistent in forex?
Okay, that's a very subjective topic, and we come across that since we also do have our own educational programs that we run. Okay, so personally, it took me about 2 years to figure out what I was doing. 2 full years. And when I got into the game, I was with other guys. Took them months, some of them, but I don't know where they are now. But it took me 2 years, bro. 2 full years.
So in the 2 years, like, was it 2 years of learning only, or was it 2 years of learning
I would
and trying?
say 1 year of losing money.
Yeah.
1 year of learning.
And how's that feeling like when you're losing money? You're seeing, okay, my money is coming. Money I'm not having.
It's a tough lesson, but it's a good lesson.
Yeah.
Losing money enlightens you to other things.
It's like
It's an experience on its own.
Yeah.
And experiences they are teachers.
Yeah.
So if you're a trader and if you have never lost money,
you don't have the
you don't have the
I don't think you have traded.
Yeah.
So do you think there is any professional out there that has never lost money?
No, I don't think so.
Man, the guys that we're mentioning here, our mentors, these are pros.
Yeah.
Understand? These are people that actually have the expertise to getting access to information that's not surface level. These are professional traders, man. The guy that I'm talking about has a proven record of 100% win rate success.
Yeah.
But he's also lost money.
So
he still does lose money.
Yeah. So he still does lose money.
Okay, may I please answer the question you asked of how long it takes? Well, for me, I was introduced to Forex by my friend after high school, which it's maybe about 5 years back. But also to really get the hold of trading also took me 2 years. But the 5 years was learning, making mistakes, blowing accounts, losing money. Once I got to TF Markets, like life changed. Yeah.
So when you say life changed, in what way did it change?
Not life changed, but trading changed.
Oh, so life is still the same?
No.
Facts. Life can never be the same.
No. So do it before and after of markets.
Well, life can never be the same, bro. Honestly, once you tap into that level of consistent profitability, man, life can never be the same, because now you don't even when you lose money, it's like you accept it because you know the risks that come with trading.
It doesn't become personal.
Can you? Because I feel like there's a few people that need to understand. Can you stay at the camera? They tell them that you need to understand that you will lose, and through the losses.
Listen,
every trader makes losses, professionally or not. You still make losses.
Listen, I have a live trading room that runs on weekdays or every day. We make money and lose money. I make money with people that I trade live with, and I lose money with people that I trade live with.
I remember.
Together.
I remember there was a session you had a session where what's the thing?
Live session. Live session.
I remember the day Peter was surprised. Like just say it. No stop losses, no. How long do you think it takes to build up the confidence to be like, okay, I'm not putting a stop loss? Or is it because of the money that's in the account, or is it you?
I would say it's not a matter of time, right? I would say it's a matter of knowing what you're doing. The type of method that you'll be using at the time. I don't trade. Those sessions are for quick scalping. That's high frequency trading. But subs will tell you that when I trade long term, there's a different methodology that I use. Understand? So it's definitely something that's not, the same. But apart from that, man, the question of stop losses and all that, different methodologies. The reason why I trade live with people is because of that. If you've been in the live sessions, you have been in the live sessions, I explain everything. I explain totally everything about what we actually do, what we focus on, the type of method that we use, the methodology itself, including the rules and all that.
Insights. Not just buy, take profit, but also information on Nasdaq. What is Nasdaq? Why we trading it like this? Why should you understand what Nasdaq is?
So tell them for those who are interested, they want to enter the sessions, where can they find?
Okay, follow us at EonFx _SA. You can find Instagram. You can find the Telegram channel on our link. On our bio, sorry. So you can join us for not only we provide those live trading sessions, but also proper content of financial markets.
Not just trading itself, but life. We after so many years of trying to figure out this whole thing, it's a matter of now it has taught us, training has actually forced us to learn more about money, to learn more about these financial markets.
There's a certain psychology behind money. There's a certain psychology.
A big one.
Could you give a brief breakdown of that type of psychology to understand about money?
Okay. Before you start investing or start trading, you should actually know what money is. And
what is money?
Well,
it's an idea though.
That's an idea.
What is an idea?
Yes, even in the economy, it's an idea.
Everything is an idea.
Basically,
a business is an idea. It started off at least as an idea. So money can view it as that. It's what you define it as.
Well, we have a special course, EonFx trading course, where we teach from the beginning, not just trading of buying, selling, when to buy, when to sell, but the beginning of money. the beginning of banks, the beginning of central banks. There's a difference between commercial banks and
Yes,
central banks.
Yeah.
So we start there, the fundamental side of money. Yes. So we have that package where we enlighten people what money is, and how to use money. Because we also see
it's very important, man. It's a very crucial topic, and it's uncomfortable for most people because of now. When you start to discuss money, some people they don't understand. You know, as a trader, I don't do money.
Yeah.
It's the same as someone who's not. I lose it constantly. I lose money. I make money. I lose money. I make money. So I don't have that emotional attachment to money. You know, but when you talk to someone who works, someone who has a business, someone who, you know, our topic gets very, very, very controversial. You know? But apart from that, it's all in the course, man.
Yeah, and I constantly hear people saying it's not about the money, it's about the skill. But
Definitely.
then you get those that will tell you that they are so team. So just talk to them a bit. Tell them just
Okay. Before in anything besides trading, I mean we all need money. I mean this world revolves around money. Anything you want, need as well needs money. But having to do something you enjoy, having to do something with a proper skill
makes it better.
Eventually money just comes in effortlessly.
So the money follows the skill.
Yes,
like
basically.
It's like art. When you're an artist, when you're in the studio, when you're on that canvas, you don't do that for money, bro.
Do it for passion.
Passion.
And definitely that passion will pay you.
Definitely.
Okay. So
definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it. So with the course, I've noticed that most forex gurus, there's usually that person that's gonna be like, no, he's offering he's a scam.
Course,
How do you deal with things like that? Do you come across things like that?
So far we haven't. I don't know. I guess that's a good sign. But apart from that, we make it clear. You know, in our course, there's information that necessarily is not about trading all the time. It's not information that you constantly apply when you trade, but it's information that you need to know. You know, it's like definitions. You understand? It's like when you read a sentence with words that you can define, that sentence becomes clearer. You know, but if you wanna read a sentence without knowing what a specific word means, then that sentence becomes it's confusing. You understand? But there's information that we give to people that we have come to figure out that is important. It's
after so many years
of
mistakes
and error. You realize that it's actually quite crucial, you know what I'm saying? For people to know that.
So what difference there are
and they make money too.
Yeah, so EonFx is not there. I'm sure EonFx, you've got competition out there. There are other people that offer the same service.
Yeah.
So what differentiates EonFx from other people that offer a similar service?
Number one.
Okay.
I would say sorry about that, bro. Okay. Number one, I would say live. I do live trading.
Yeah.
We do live.
I can go for that.
Yeah. You know yourself, bro. You know yourself that's where most people, I feel like a lot other people or mentors should be doing that. People underrate that, that aspect. People underrate live trading. Because
that
someone,
experience.
bro, like that experience. When you teach someone wants to really see.
How are you doing it?
How are you doing
I want to do it with you.
You remember when you were doing the session, I asked you a question. You remember that gap thing?
Yeah, that gap.
Yeah. So you told I forgot what you said exactly, but you said something about when there's a gap. usually,
closes.
it closes.
Every gap
And
closes.
for me, the similar gap happened yesterday.
Sure.
But my yesterday was a
The,
Tuesday.
the day before, I remember there was a gap there on Nasdaq.
Yeah, on Thursday.
Yeah.
And the
I think
very
it was only 11,500 points.
let's
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
But I saw the game and it did exactly what you said. It closed the game. It went back down. It closed the game. What do you think caused that? And for me, because from hearing that from you, it helped a bit. Because after I saw it, it was like okay. And somebody told me this before. Every day you carry, it's like if there's a gap, just to close.
Okay, we expect that every time, every day, right? But it could be different any other thing, yeah? Whereby probably because you know that Nasdaq is a stock market. It's a stock exchange actually.
Yeah.
So there are periods when the stock exchange or when the exchange is closed.
Yeah.
Now, when the exchange is closed, random people like me and you, we can't place positions. We can't do anything on the positions that we already have. Or if we want to open a specific position, we can't on that time until the exchange opens. Hence, we can seek it. And stock markets are actually quite related. And if we can look at
Continue.
and if you can look at the pre-market price, I teach them in the course, so I can't spill all the beans. But if you can look at the price, the pre-market price action or the price structure, it will tell you that no, there were buyers than sellers. There were more buyers than sellers. It will just give you a brief of market profile. It's something that we call market profile. It will just give you a brief description of what market profile is.
Also, to come back to the question you asked of what differentiates us with our competitors. Looking at the market, the industry, most companies or individuals offer, okay, I'll say fundamental analysis, but they don't really understand what fundamental analysis. So they would offer something like psychology, news trading, and that's actually not fundamental analysis.
That's just news trading.
Yeah, it's just news tradiing.
That's volatility.
People would say economic calendar is a fundamental analysis. Not really.
Well, it is what it is, man.
So
it works for some people.
Yeah, well, it works for some people, but at EonFx, we kind of go deeper to global macroeconomics, to monetary policy, to central banks. Yes, to central banks. You know how
to analyze. Like an analyst.
How to analyze an economy, because trading is basically economies. That's why there's USD, that's currency, that's economy. Yes. So we get deep into that.
Sure.
Hi for ungiphazamisa gents, but siwisele emuva kancane.
Okay.
You're going in too deep, saying sengiyalahleka.
Yeah,
I'm not a trader, I don't understand anything about this. So for someone like me, someone who's clueless about trading, what should we say is Forex? In Forex can sharp.
Okay.
Just on a surface level, like for a beginner, why too deep? Try to be accommodate abantu abafana nabo.
So basically, it's buying and selling of currencies.
What is Forex though? That's trading. That's trading. That's trading. Yeah, that's trading.
Okay.
So basically, we define Forex as the foreign exchange market, right?
Yeah.
And that's where the buying of selling
trading
of currencies comes alive or comes to play.
Sure.
So basically, it's a market, very broad market, very big, very liquid, around about a 6 point something trillion market cap daily. So That's what we define trading as, Forex as. It's a market whereby there's a process whereby there's selling and buying of, whereby there's a process of selling and buying of currencies. That's it.
Exchanging,
Exchanging currencies.
currency. What do they call it?
You can
Exchange. Currency exchange. For instance, $1 is equals to 15 rands. That sort of thing. That is forex, foreign exchange.
That's basically it. But there's more. There's other financial markets. There's a whole lot more financial markets, than just forex, and that's what we teach in EonFx. Understand?
Okay. So you mentioned that fundamental analysis is different from reading the news.
Yeah.
I always thought, I always thought it's the same thing.
Okay.
Facts.
Yeah. So in what way? When you say it's different, in what way?
Okay. News. You mentioned news calendar, reading a news calendar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Reading a news calendar is like watching the news every day.
And hearing,
Say,
this,
there's
that.
something. We're expecting a strike to happen. That's the news calendar for you. We're expecting CIP report or CPI report,
which is inflation.
Inflationary. We're expecting interest rates on the 24th.
George Powell is speaking.
You know what I'm saying?
Raising interest rates this month. Okay. Those are news. But going deep, fundamental analysis is actually understanding what drives the US dollar, what drives those US those
the
news
why parts of trading.
The why parts. Everything is why. Why is he taking this decision? And that question why comes to you analyzing, looking to geopolitical matters of the current of the economy, the health of economy. Yes.
Let's actually make it practical. So right now we are in a market environment whereby all central banks, or if not most, central banks are hiking. Why? That's because of inflation. Inflation caused by what? Inflation that was caused by the COVID packages.
Yes.
Understand? We had money being poured into the economy because of the economy was in a standstill on 2020 or during 2020, and now businesses were not able to equate. You understand? There's so much money, there's so much demand for products. Now that's just too much.
That's just too much for the economy.
When there's a lot of demand and not enough supply, the prices go up. They must become expensive, and that's inflation. That's why we need to We need to make money expensive so that people spend less. Understand? And we also call this tapering.
You talk about that in your course.
You talk about that.
We can just use that word tapering.
Did you mention where they can find your course?
Okay, the course is not anywhere except for if you DM us on Insta or you just directly message us from the Telegram group.
It's EonFx _SA.
Okay, let's talk about Solitix FX. You guys are in some sort of partnership with them. How is that working? How did that come about?
Okay, so basically, before you want to make money out of trading, you need a very good broker, like a really good one, with exceptional service, with a good execution speed, low spreads,
no manipulation.
No manipulation. We also teach about that, about brokers at the course. So how we got into partnership with Solitix is we were in another seminar and
hosted by this guy's friend. You can mention
so we approached them. Then since that day
We've been
been talking.
Very great guys, man. Kevin at the real Kevin Banks. I don't know if you can tag that, but he's a big OG at the real Kevin Banks and Paul Mafu, man, Tenacity Empire, Mr. Tenacity on Instagram. Very great people. It's a broker that has all the exceptions that we want.
And it really accommodates up to close to anyone, students,
family person, mother, father, baby,
and trust me, the service is
perfect, man. Paul will call you if you open today. If you have a problem with your withdrawal, Paul will call you directly, bro.
Oh, okay. So you mentioned that they are a good they are broke. For somebody that does not know, how do you check whether the broker is
that's something we man. That's something we also teach in the fact in the course, because there's a lot that goes into checking out what makes a broker to be a good broker. But as I've mentioned, good execution speed, low spreads,
no
and no manipulations, no problem with withdrawals.
Man. Very great guys, man. Very
great broker.
Even the management is people that trade. You know, if you have a broker that has traders in the management, man, you must know that.
And one thing about it,
know that you say
EonFx is 100% black owned. Solitix is also 100% black owned. We want to help our society. I mean, it's not about that. It's
you don't want to destroy, you want to build, man.
We want to build, of course. Yeah. So we wouldn't really recommend something that is.
Okay, just to take you back. I remember my first withdrawal. That day, we feel like that you super big.
My first withdrawal too.
How was your first withdrawal? Because that day I felt like I was downloading paper, man. I felt like giving it to share service again.
Okay, let me speak of my first experience. I still remember it. So I remember like I made 1,000 on that day. And I withdrew on that very same day.
I withdrew this.
Bruh, I mean, just 1,000.
So that was a lot of money.
I remember I was bathing. Bathing to go to withdraw that money. Exciting. Forex, so it was very, very exciting. It's a great experience, and I love the way you don't really get used to it. Those withdrawals every day coming in, it's a very good feeling.
My experience is a bit different because of, man, after withdrawing after blowing so many accounts, you feel like, and withdrawing, you blew almost 6K and just withdraw like 1.2. Man, it was a lot.
But you think about that,
man, I'm like, man, this ain't fair, dog. You know what I'm saying? But I still use that money. I had to use it. We all have our responsibilities, man. I have a girlfriend. Shout out to my girl. We got things that we gotta take care of. So, it's too small, man. Need more.
So
pushes me to
with that girl, just to be a bit personal now. Was it after or was it before the FX market? I don't know if you get my question.
I don't get it, bro.
She come after.
Oh, my girl, man, she's been there.
Oh, so she was a support system.
Sweetheart, man.
Give a shout out to her.
Shout out to shout out to Refilo, man. On Instagram, Facebook is Refilo Amani. On Instagram, it's Refilo Amani as well, or Fifla. I'll tag her some way somehow. But man, she's also actually doing things that corporately though, and even academically, she's also involved in financial markets, but at a corporate level, at a very professional, scale.
Yeah.
She's all.
Yeah,
Right.
man, she helps out with the
forgetting,
bro.
She's also part of the team.
She's also part of the team.
She's also part of
bro.
EonFx.
She's also part of the team.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah, man, she's great.
So
You're lucky, I'm lucky. Yeah.
okay, so where do you guys see EonFx? Like, let's say about 5 years from now.
Mm.
50M.
50
The trading room that is being traded in the EonFx trading room, bro. Traded by maybe plus minus 20 traders or even more. 50M.
Yeah, also hedge fund.
50M, everybody making commission, everybody making
Like that
monthly
trading
income. Man, listen, everybody in sort of a broker type of thing or a prop firm.
Yeah.
And
Even
besides,
bigger than that, bro.
Yeah.
Technology, man.
Yeah.
EonFx is not just a trading or an educational company or brand. EonFx is an umbrella,
Yeah.
Of
It's
financial
an
markets,
umbrella
of
financial
money.
markets.
Yeah.
We teach, we actually live this lifestyle. We do this thing. We are EonFx, bro. We limitless.
Sikazini.
It's a kazini, right?
Yeah.
Even looking to go as far as going into property,
Yeah.
as far as going into cryptos and all of that, bro.
So besides EonFx, what do you guys do besides EonFx? Or did you guys quit because
No, we never beat anything.
Yeah.
Going for school, bro.
Okay. Besides EonFx, I'm a professional chef. Go by the name of Sabzada Chef. Where I provide
Yes, so this
fine
guy
dining.
cooks,
Where I provide private chef services. Not just private, not just
fine
catering.
dining,
Fine dining.
VIP type of thing, like 5-star.
Exclusive stuff.
Yes, bro.
So yeah, apart from that,
Shake him out.
trading, it's
That's
professional cooking. And also, Tato is also part of Sabzada Chef
But I can't
background. He can't cook now.
I
So
can't
what is
do
quickly
that.
does it do?
But management,
Management,
marketing,
it's management,
eating the food, bro, that's the best thing. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But man, yeah,
But check out
Chef is-
Sabza_ the chef, with the chef.
Kabza the small.
Yeah,
Kabza
yeah,
the
yeah.
chef.
Okay,
Yeah.
so for people that are interested in Forex,
Yeah.
but somehow they have that fear, would say, I'm gonna lose money,
Oh,
I'm gonna get scammed, or
facts.
something bad is gonna happen. What do you have to say to them?
Ah, man. Okay, I'll be honest with you. Lately, it seems like there's more, transparency than in the past.
Mhm.
I'm looking at our competition. I'm looking at EonFx itself. The services that we provide, I wouldn't say it's better, but man, it's what I would have loved to get when I started off.
Yes. Before making all these mistakes.
Of these mistakes, man. And I mentioned my mentor in this thing. You can just hit him up. He's a cool guy. He's a millionaire. He's rich. You won't answer him now, but
Yeah.
he will. He will hit you up. You can also highlight us, man. We provide free services to some extent.
Yeah.
We provide free services, man. That should tell you that, it's more of try us out.
Yeah, free services in such a way of free
Live
live trading sessions where you get the experience of
and psychology.
trading with the actual traders. Also, free market content, free weekly analysis, but you can only get that on our Telegram channel. And another information that will be revealed, it's in our course.
Yeah, man.
So everything, our Telegram channel, more information about our courses. We have two courses. The first one is just technical side of trading.
Chart work.
Yeah, chart work. Your computer, your mobile, the chart.
Understanding MT4
Yes.
thoroughly, and all that,
Yeah.
strategies.
Then the full one, which also includes fundamental analysis, where we mentioned earlier the history of banking, history of money. Yes.
And sentiment as well.
Yeah, and sentiment, psychology, and everything. Yeah, it's just those two. And
for those who are confused, what is sentiment? What is
Sentiment. Let me just give them how important sentiment is, man. Sentiment, you know, when you're at a robot, when you drive, and you see the robot go green on you,
Yeah.
but the guy on the next on the other car is not going.
Mhm.
That's sentiment. It's like, why is this guy not going?
Yeah.
Understand? It could be because he sees something that you don't see,
Oh.
probably, or it's noise.
Yeah.
He could be on his phone,
Oh,
but you must
distracted.
understand how to filter all that sentiment, filter all the noise out, and also focus on the most important aspects of sentiment, which is part of your news reports. That's also just more sentiment.
Yes.
It's more sentiment. It gives you investor feeling. It gives
What you read about.
overall, expectation of what other investors may be thinking of doing or are doing.
Oh, okay.
Very important, bro.
So I've come across a lot of traders that have this belief, I would say, technical is enough for them. But then for me, in my opinion, I feel like that sort of hinders your ability to adapt.
Yes.
So would you agree with me? And if you agree, can you just
Technical analysis, bro. Technical analysis. Man, look. Honestly, that's where we all start as traders.
Mhm.
To be honest.
yeah.
No one wants to do the
We all started from
fundamental analysis,
charts.
bro. No one. Everyone believes chart work or charting is the way to go. But man, look, me having a mentor who is professional and me being in the trading for so long, being profitable, I beg to differ. I beg to differ. You can do your technical analysis if it works for you, right? You can do it, but I still feel like because there are other instruments like VIX 75, VIX 75, jump index, boom crash, crash. That's all technical analysis, bro. And people are eating off that. I also do trades that sometimes, but overall, bro, man, fundamentals.
Fundamentals.
Bro.
Okay.
Fundamentals.
To answer my part, okay, you can make decent money out of technical analysis, but understanding fundamental analysis, you can actually filter through the market. I mean, you avoid things like guesswork.
Yeah.
You avoid things like thinking, oh, this is head and shoulders, and yet it's not a head and shoulders.
Yeah.
You get to know when to buy and when to sell without actually looking at the charts.
That's the power of fundamental.
That's the power of fundamental analysis.
Let's remember that chart work is what everyone sees. We all see that price chart, unless if your broker is playing tricks on you. But we all see the same thing. And you come up with your own method. You come up with your own method. You come up with your own method.
Yes.
Then what? You understand? Then that's just speculation at the end of the day.
And that's just
but
not really
if you
enough.
go into deeper fundamental analysis, that's when you actually get to break down, the essence of your trades, probabilities, understanding what is currently moving the market.
Yes, what to buy and what to sell. You won't really go into opening your computer and just browse. Okay, this is double bottom.
And then before currency pairs, there's even more, bro. Like
the whole
stocks,
commodities,
You'll be browsing through here,
so with
looking for chart patterns.
Understanding fundamental analysis makes you to really know when to buy without actually opening your computer and looking for those reversal patterns that tell you now it's time to buy,
Facts.
Yeah. So you filter through the markets like really, really, really nice.
So besides fundamentally technical,
Yeah.
there's this other aspect of trading that I think is very important, which is the psychological part.
Yeah.
Because I've struggled with that, and most of the time it happens when you set a trade. Now I think I'm in the man now. I want to open more trades.
Okay.
I forget about the management part of it. So how important is that for a trade? How important is the psychological part?
Psychology is depending on or solely depends on your pocket. I would say psychology strongly depends on your pocket, depends on your bank account balance. Because if you risk what you can't afford, bro, you're already one step back.
Yeah.
You're already one step back, bro. If you risk 10K and that's all you got,
you're putting yourself in
trouble, man. You understand? But if you have, a proper trade plan, and you know how to allocate proper risk, then now you're halfway through. Now you just have to deal with the probability side of things.
Okay, so at EonFx we don't really call it. What do they call it? No, man. There's this popular term they use.
Yeah.
Trading psychology, trader psychology. Well, we call it emotional intelligence. As a trader, okay, everything that involves money, it involves emotions. So we at EonFx, we teach you how to handle your emotions. You will experience times where, okay, you see maybe a reversal or an opportunity, but you doubt yourself, should I buy? What if I lose?
Hey, bro.
So we teach you how to fight those. And we have a system where we teach you how to fight that and be a confident trader and not doubt yourself. If you see an opportunity, just go for it. If you lose, you lose.
Your risk is already defined. You already have a trading plan.
Yes.
Work on that. Don't just freestyle.
Alright, gents. I'm from where I am.
Yeah, sure.
But I just want to ask a few questions. Maybe I think you touched on them like in bits and pieces.
Yeah.
But I just want to know, like, let's say I have, I don't know anything about EonFx.
Yeah.
I have a couple of bucks with me, like 100 Rand or 500 or 1,000, whatever, and I want to invest in Forex. Which platforms can I go to? Where can I find the information? Is it enough for me to be sure which I'm doing the right thing? Like, how do I start if maybe I don't know anything about Forex
and you only have 100 Rands?
Yeah, even if 100 Rands is just an example.
Sure,
even if we have enough money, but like you don't have information about Forex and everything and anything, but you just see it on social media, people are trading. Now we are full. So where do you go? Like, let's say you to the podcast there. They don't know anything about EonFx, but they want to trade with Forex. Where do they go?
Okay. Baby Pips.
Yeah, that's where we started.
That's where we started.
Yeah. That's where we started.
Babypips.com on Google. Man, everything about trading of
What is the
Forex
pip?
specifically.
What is the currency?
There.
Like everything,
Baby
basics.
pips, and if you're looking at the
Baby
social
what?
media, baby pips,
Babypips.com.
babypips.com. Just take it there. Google it.
Pips for
PIPS.
For points.
Pips. Yeah, that's the
Price and points.
So just go baby pips. They'll give you a brief and nice, low cost research, fully validated. Understand? Perfect. Then you can after that, after baby pips and all that. Let's say you don't know, but you follow. Maybe on social media you can follow us. EonFx.
Go join our Telegram
Hit us
channel.
up. We'll teach. We'll help you where we need to, and you can also look at the people that we follow as well. Understand? Because the people that we follow, the traders that we follow, I feel like those are the traders that really know what they're doing. So yeah, just go to baby pips and then YouTube, man. I won't talk about YouTube now because that thing.
Well, no, man, don't criticize it, man. Because most of my self-taught journey
Hey,
of Forex was through YouTube, watching videos, yeah.
whatever.
They created that, what do they call, when they build a house?
Foundation.
Yes, that foundation, they created it. Then,
So,
Yeah,
but I feel
bit
like
by bit.
man, baby pips, just stick to baby pips. Whatever that you find on baby pips, you can just search on YouTube.
All right, thanks, Jones. And then the follow-up question is, what's the minimum amount to invest? And then once I've found a platform like Baby Tips or maybe EonFx, like how do I make sure that I'm not scammed?
Okay.
Because that's the image of Forex now, which you guys are scammers. That's the like Wongabu's muntu Forex
Yeah,
or
why?
Bitcoin scam. But there are a selective few about which like Forex. There are people who are making real money.
Facts, man.
Honest, like by about them returns or if they trade for other people. But how do I make sure which this is the right person, which maybe I'm trust or maybe can you trust someone to trade for you Forex?
No, unless that person is certified.
Facts. Unless they have an EA certificate, RE5
Yeah.
certificate,
You know
or
that.
they are qualified with record. They have a proven track record.
Hey, check
You
out
mustn't be afraid. You can ask anyone, bro. Like
for their
even
track
me,
record.
You can
Yes.
just ask, man. Can I just have a track record?
Yeah, just for safety reasons.
If you wanna give me your money, though.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, you can ask anyone, any trader. I don't know if they'll give you, but ask for a track record. It can be an investor password, or it can be my FX book, or I don't know any other track record. But I know the investor password and my FX book. Then you'll see how they perform. Make sure that it's theirs. You understand? And even if maybe you can just tell them, man, can you just handle this demo account for me? Let's see how you do for a week. If you don't trust that it's their track record, understand? Then you can just give them open a demo account, give me the investor password, and run through it for the week. That's it.
And so with EonFX, we all live sessions where we all not only provide those trading sessions, but transparency, where you trade with us, you make money with us, you make losses with us. So that's transparency. You can trust us. We are not that shows we are not scammers. If you and I can
No, we're
lose
not
money,
scared. We're not scared to lose traders in front of people that just starting off, because that's the real, that's the reality of trading. Actually, that's the real part of trading.
Yeah,
if you're not comfortable with making losses, don't trade.
Definitely.
Trading is not for everyone, but anyone can
Not for the
trade.
faint-hearted.
You get me? Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, gents. Because I'm not sure this shit which maybe we'll do like follow-up session from this.
Live
So-
session coming soon.
Yeah, so I think maybe people like me will an opportunity to ask more questions.
No questions. Yes.
So I think maybe we're going to will ask his last question or last two questions, and then we
Okay.
pick up which one we
No stress.
No stress.
Oh, okay. I've come across people that have this belief which most courses offer surface level information,
Mhm.
and then they tend to deviate to they go towards YouTube because they believe which I can get this thing. It's free.
Yeah.
So what do you have to say to those people?
Okay. I'll start with YouTube. Okay, it's true. I understand that, né? But having support, that's the difference between YouTube and buying a course. Understand? Buying a course, you will get support. Well, I don't know other platforms, but we give you support. We give you support. As we say, we trade live with you, and we take you through, the necessary steps that we feel like are compulsory, and you must also comply. People think that once they buy a course, they are good. No, you must work. You must put in the work.
Yes.
You must put in the work. You must put in the hours. You must put in the research. You must be inquisitive. You must do chart work. You must do fundamental analysis. You must put in the work.
We always tell our students that I can give you this knowledge, but I can't give you the experience. So I can't work for you. You have to work for yourself. You have to put that work in.
You have to work.
I can make things simple by making you understand what's this and that.
And do it with you.
Yes.
Like, at least.
At least. But you have to also do it on your own and get your own experience of it.
You can even be. I have people that I've taught that are better than me.
Exactly.
They are gods.
Exactly.
They are gods.
The student becomes the master.
Yeah.
So they are whipping some other stuff.
Man.
Now we understand.
Yeah.
And
Some people take
you like,
this information
"What
and
is
just
this?"
Yeah.
I told him, and that's where that question of how long does it take come in.
it comes
differs from person to person.
Yeah, it comes on your work ethic. It comes to your work
you
ethic, how
understand.
dedicated you are, how many hours you put in. There's a quote that I've read before. If you want to master something, you have to put 10,000 hours into it.
10 times a week.
Yes.
Okay, so do you have anything else just to wrap up? Say anything you would like to say to the people?
Shout out to my girl once again. Shout out to the whole scene. Wow. Forex, man. I would like to say as a quote, before you discredit something, take some time to do research about it. Take some time to try it out, because nothing is guaranteed. Trading is gambling, I will lie. But what's not? You understand? What's not gambling? Going to school is a gamble. Starting a business is a gamble.
Starting
Working is a
career
gamble. We saw Corona. We saw what Corona did to our parents, man. We saw how many people were retrenched.
Yes.
Now they got UIF. That UIF, they're spending it on something that's not going to give them income.
And someone would
That's a trap.
study for something and not get employed for that particular qualification. It's a gamble.
It's a gamble, bro. So what's not a gamble? So work hard, and shout out to our mentors, man. Keep on up, man. Shit, man. We will do a part 2.
Definitely.
Live trading is just so much information.
Live trading.
Yeah, I think that the part 2 should involve our live trading.
Yeah,
definitely. Our live NAS 100 trading sessions, where it's a platform where individuals who don't know nothing about trading, but want to make money without having to put in the work. We put in the work and we just say, buy here, sell here, take your profit here. But hey, we like our success rate is. Check us out. Check us out.
Yeah,
At
man.
EonFx
underscore SA.
Yeah.
EonFx underscore
Yeah.
SA.
Check us
Infinite
out.
Market Solutions. We are here and we are definitely going up. We'll see the push.
Join us.
Yeah.
Telegram channel is is in our
Link or bio.
bio on Instagram. Definitely check us out.
All right. You guys heard it here first. This was your boy Voice Matepe with the boys.
Shout out to Voice, man.
Voice Matepe. With the boys from the EonFx. Until next time, guys. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Felix and Tato. Goodbye.
We out.
Yeah, man.